All right, guys, welcome back to the Booyah Cup live here in Sturtevant, Wisconsin, where, well, it's raining outside. I think we just got some bad drivers out there, and someone hit a telephone pole.
Well, we have a wintry
likely.
mix. It's funny because I got the alert that we have a wintry mix, and then we have
There
a
you go.
power surge, and
honestly,
dartboards, everything went down.
Yeah, the dartboards in the streaming area and everything in our booth just turned off on us. Not anything that we can actually do a single thing about that, and it's not anyone's fault other than surges happen from time to time, and when they do, we get very frantic and upset until it's back on, just like you guys probably do. The players did not care at all. They're just taking their break right now like it's scheduled. 7-7 scoreline, bud. I'm Sean Green, joined by Ryan Mooneyham. Mooney, this has been they both would say they've been playing. They're playing worse than they would typically play right now. But 7-7, I'm not going to complain about that.
7-7 scoreline. I think there could be some more bragging rights that's deeper rooted than we know. Of course, we know that Mike Maloney is very social media savvy.
Yep.
And Baggish, of course, tour card holder, one of the top players in the United States, along with Maloney. So it could be a bragging rights. Could be the who's the top player. It could be that showcase. We've had some fun with it. That power surge, though, shut the building down, shut us down. So here we are. We're back.
Yeah, and we've still got a lot of time left. They're not even at the halfway point on the way to victory at this point. 14 legs into a best of 31, so you have to win 16 to win it. Danny, I think, is in a good position here at 7-7 against Mike. I think Danny has the ability right this second to kind of raise his game to another level here, and Mike does typically have that advantage too. I know all the players are tired, so but the energy I think is going to carry them through here, and they're going to come right back and be ready to go. But this is just a preview, guys. This is just a little. This is the appetizer for the weekend here at the Darkhorse Classic and Booyah Cup finale. The Booyah Cup is tomorrow, and that comes after 10 a.m. doubles 01, where there's pro, open, and women's side. 2 p.m. will be the women's Booyah Cup finale start time. 16 very talented ladies will be battling it out there. And then at 3 p.m. we'll start the men's Booyah Cup finale. 32 of the top shots in and around the country.
Wanted to give you an update on the last ladies qualifier for the Booyah Cup final spot. Fourth place match right now going against with Alicia Alexander versus Becky Nahadio. I don't know if Nahadio.
Nikki Henshaw is waiting on the winner of that one.
And our queen seat holder waiting for the final opponent is Julie Awieger.
Yep. And then on the men's side, I know that they're playing the king seat match right now. Mike Hagenow mentioned that he had a long wait once he lost in the top 4. I don't know where they're at on that side of the bracket. But we are back in action here with Mike Maloney, Danny Baggish. And he starts off with a 5 here at, this is the third set. The fourth set is quite a bit longer than the other 3. So the last break that we will be taking will be after leg number 21 here. Then they go 10 legs straight if they need to.
Well, that 16-0 start was slaughtered on leg 3.
They bounced out a little bit, if you ask me.
Yeah. Now it's a 7-7. The fun thing about it is we've actually had some fun darts, and we've actually seen some good stuff. So.
Oh, 100%. And these players put a lot of pressure on themselves to perform right now. They want to. And I think there's just a little bit of it's later than everyone thought. 10:30 local time, 11:30 where I just came from on the Eastern time zone.
A little early to attack that 19 for Maloney, maybe?
I'm okay with it. Just because he hits that last treble. And if he hits that, it's a devastating dart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Danny's not going to move from the 19s, or at least he will if he hits the first 2. Now he won't. I don't know why I'm even guessing what he's going to do. He is going to move. And he hits it.
He wanted to take that high ground away.
Yep. That's the first time he's done his right thing.
Yeah, you've talked about that a lot about Danny. He doesn't like to not to have the high ground.
Mm-hmm. And we'd like to welcome in Mike Maloney, who's tuning in with us. Just got that notification that Mike Maloney is watching along. And is that the man himself, Mr. Peter Cetera, watching along? Hey, Pete. I know you wanted to be secretive, but I called you out anyway. Haha. All right. See where he moves. By 17s, and boom goes the dynamite for Danny Baggish.
Here we go. Glad to hear it. Glad to see it.
What can I say except you're welcome? Mike Maloney going to look at the 18s and try and hit 9 of them.
Not happy with dart number 2. Wanted to go after that 19, but
yeah,
heck, can't. He's got to stay. Wow.
Smarter head.
Yeah, there's a
there
window
at the
right
end
there
of
for Baggish. There's a window.
And Mike is turning us off, I believe. He's like, yeah, that was fun until it wasn't. Or he's typing in the chat right now. Hey, Pete. Getting geared up. April becomes a very busy month with the Championship Darts Corporation. Mike Maloney in the chat currently asking, can anyone tell me what's going on? Well, Mike, currently you are in the middle of a best of 31, race to 16, and I don't want you to be upset or worried about this. It's still a long way to go in this, so it's a marathon, not a sprint at this point. Big leg.
Back to the 19s.
Adds a little bit to it, but he's right where he wants to be.
Oh, just missed.
That's brutal.
Not happy with that. Man, that hurts.
At least it didn't do question marks.
No, it did not, but it gave him still.
I think we could go look at the replay and see that hit directly into the other dart, and I think that's what got it kind of offline into whatever it registered in the 888. But that'll be the reason for it there. But it always looks like it goes right in. And why is Mike upset right now, Ryan?
I don't know. What he wanted to he opened this leg.
Yes, he did.
He opened the leg and he's letting Danny control it.
Yep.
Lost the high ground off that 9 mark of Danny's, and he's not even able to regain.
It's not easy to break the Danny Baggish throw at any point in time.
No, 45 chasing 57 on triples. I mean, that's what is going through his mind.
And the more he has to do it, the more difficult it's going to become. Both players very used to playing long formats. Both players not very used to playing this long of a format.
Back to the 19s. That created a bull for him. Good shots there, Mr. Baggish.
Well. Yep. Mike going to get rid of the 19s on a double. Just, he wanted to shoot a double.
Yeah.
He gets that inkling every once in a while.
Felt the double. I had a double. I took out the double. Speaking
Danny
of double.
felt double too.
Speaking
Goes
of another
double. Danny Baggish takes the lead again, 8-7. And that's another break of throw. So Danny now in control. And he won the leg with a 4-7-6 against the throw. I didn't think that I was ever going to say that tonight.
Well, that early 9 mark, get rid of the high ground, and then holding the high ground, regardless of what stats came at the end, was the tell of that tape.
All right, and Danny's starting to heat up. Not happy with that last start and looks at the camera. He shakes his head. Don't worry, Danny, we did the exact same thing back here. And Mike just trying to get resettled here.
No, not happy with that turn. Light on the 20s, goes to the cover shot, misses, traps a 7.
Caleb Hamilton sent us 100 stars. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that.
Cover on the 19s.
Yep. Drills it. Cover shot will save you often in this format.
Yeah, especially how those darts are hanging down with the tips. I see more apparent cover shots coming tomorrow because of no one's darts are holding up like on a steel tip board. They'll drop down because they'll see blockages.
I agree with that. I think a lot of players are stubborn in that way. Yeah. Mike just trying to find something to give himself a little bit of momentum to go to the next leg.
Double bull, double 16?
Oh, yeah. Just kidding. Double?
Trip 12 or double?
Double.
And just like that, commanding 2-leg lead.
That's not considered the champagne shot, but he's going to go ahead and pop that cork anyway. Takes the 9-7 lead. He is now only 7 legs away.
I think it's 9-7. Mic'd up again. We'll see what happens. He's got the throw, so
Come on. Figure it out.
oh my god, I just played so good the last 2 legs. Oh, it's so frustrating. I should be separating myself.
Come on. It's not good, dude. I'm just like, I'm trying to figure it out, and it ain't going.
One hole. No matter if it's steel tip, soft tip, doesn't matter. If it doesn't go in, it's so frustrating. Especially on the soft tip board because the triples are the size of the ocean. So again, I just need to concentrate on the next leg. This leg is about over, so. That was a good leg by Mike. On to cricket.
Are we in another? Where are we at? Oh, cricket leg, live cricket leg. Here we go. That's a good open. I gotta just start hitting.
I'm gonna listen to some music while I play this leg. Yeah, I gotta punish him here.
And
Let's go.
it's not. Oh, you guys, I'm trying, man. I don't know. My mind is clear, but
It's a different feeling when
darts ain't dropping.
you're not thinking about it and you're just listening to music and you're just trying
Come
to
on.
play the dart game and all that. Everything comes into play. It's all mental.
I need 9-9. So my only option, 9-9.
Stay straight.
Yeah. Dead in the water.
He's stepping a lot, so he used to
My
do that
God.
back in the day when he had the yips, and he's doing it now. I I don't know if he notices it or not.
I have no
It's like when
firepower.
you feel like there's a shark in the water.
Useless.
Take advantage of the shit that he does or the stuff that he does. Yeah, they can hear us, David. Oh yeah, he can hear me. But he's got headphones in. He stopped talking because he knows that he's on the brink.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah, Justin, that's what I was saying. It's like that. He used to do that all the time.
So bad. So bad.
Let's go. It doesn't matter if you shoot a 5.25, which is average for me, or
Come on,
a
Mike.
4.5, or a 3.8, or a 7.2. You get the win, you just beating the person in front of you. That's all that matters.
You just started that leg.
So here we go. Is it cricket?
Yep. All right, guys. Ryan, we have to do our job again.
I'm all right with it. That's what's really good is the fact that they weren't talking crap to each other. They were they're starting to work on their game, and they were just saying what they were thinking. Now they're not going to say anything, but it's still what's going through their mind.
Well, you saw the focus that Mike had to use in the first mic'd up leg there of 0-1, where he did not say a single word the entire leg. He didn't even know that they were mic'd that leg. I guarantee you, because once he noticed it in the next one, he did start talking a little bit more. But you can tell, listening to both players, the really cool and unique thing that we just gathered, information-wise. One of these players is very confident in how this game is going right now, and calling himself a shark in the water, and that's Danny Baggish. And another player is a lot of self-doubt when he's talking. I got to go 9-9 here, putting a lot of pressure on himself. I just got to refocus. I just got to do this. This is exactly what even the best players in North America will go through. These types of
darts is a mental
things.
game. Darts is a mental game. And there was some fun legs in here, but a lot of these legs have been pretty serious, more than people realize. Being able to show what you're thinking, playing through matches like this, maybe that help that next player that's coming up that understand that even a Danny Baggish or Mike Maloney, things bother them, turns bother them, mistakes bother them. Now they're sharing that with you, and that's the one thing I hope that everyone gains from the fun and excitement. That there's a mental side to it. There's a will to win.
Yeah, listen, guys. We want to also just make a statement here that both players were given free reign to say whatever they wanted to say, and they're just Mike Maloney is just talking his normal dart talk, and so is Danny Baggish. But Danny also has a little bit more time with the PDC and how to still be recognized, that it's fine to say and curse, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's what he's going to do if he can help it. Now you notice that he slipped a couple times as well, but I wouldn't hold anything against Mike for cursing. He's just being a dart player, and they're having fun here is their main goal of this. And obviously they both want to win. First place for this, $1,500. Second place for this, $0. So there's a lot on line here, and I can almost be willing to bet you that the gambler is not trying to split that money.
No.
The gambler's gonna gamble on himself here.
Oh yeah.
And right now he is a shark smelling blood in the water. Mike is starting to step when he throws. Danny knows that means that he's struggling with his throw. Mike's body language is telling Danny that he's struggling with his throw. Boom goes the dynamite from Danny Baggish too. His throw is telling him that he's also confident in the way he's throwing right now. So Everything in this moment is working against Mike Maloney and for Danny Baggish in both of their minds.
Yeah, and the confidence is growing in Baggish. Like you said, shark blood in the water. Maloney's confidence is starting to, I wouldn't say falter, but slide, because he can refocus to get back. And we still have a lot of legs left.
Oh, absolutely. And then every once in a while, Danny's just going to leave the door open just for fun and see if Mike can walk right through it. And when you do that for Mike Maloney, he says, "Thank you very much. I'll just hit a 9." Oh,
Ooh.
He had to regrip that last dart instead of just pausing for a split second.
That would have been a big pick right there.
AE, you're not wrong as long as there's a stake place open. And it's on me because I am automatically 3rd place. Look at that from Danny Baggish. Big 8 to follow the 9. He slams the door there, and he is feeling good about an 11-8 lead and another break a throw on Mike Maloney. And yes, this is a race of 16, but he threw the double and needed 3. That's why he kind of did like a great job, Mike. And you can just see all focus is starting to leave him. .11, and Danny, when he smells that blood in the water, he's going to start attacking, and his average is going to keep going up until Mike shows him that he's kind of back at it. So here we go. 2 more legs in this set. They'll take one final break after leg 21. Mike almost he does 11-10 going into that break, but it has to be at least 12-9. You agree with that, bud?
Yeah, Maloney has got to push to as close as he can, come out of the break with 10 legs left to go, like you said. But you can't put the pressure on yourself thinking you have to hit it. You need to get 1 of 2 for sure.
Well, absolutely.
Yes.
13-8 it's over.
It's going to start to get too far stretched out in front of you because of the alternating starts.
And Danny said this during his mic'd up, and it's a great comment. Every once in a while he gives one of those. This is a leg that Danny is expected to win, and Mike should have that mindset that it's bonus if Mike wins this leg, but Danny's expected to win this leg. So Mike's going to have to attack in the cricket leg if he wants to really stay in this match.
Another trip 20 right here. Does manage the 140, still a little bit out.
Yeah.
That 1080 would have leveled him, wouldn't have put the pressure on just yet.
Danny's still in control of the leg, and now very much so. Wanted the 180 there, but he will take the 140 to leave 81 after 9. He's doing exactly what he needs to do right now. And Mike.
Give us another one, buddy.
Oh, unlucky. Flights it over. Leaves the 126, though. Just in case Danny misses this, but Danny's feeling it right now. He's going to get 2 darts at a double. Double 6. Oh, and Danny Baggish misses 2 darts at a double, and Mike Maloney has the 126 remaining. He's going to start on the 19s here. Wow. This would be huge.
Big check right here.
Oh, this is massive. He's got to stay there. Bullseye. Oh! Woo! And Danny's going to have a little sigh of relief, but double 3 is still kind of tricky. Just kidding. Gets it. And we have ourselves a 12-8 score line. That was huge, and that was
3 on the spin for Danny.
Yeah, and Mike's only won 1 of the last 6. This set is 5-1 Danny.
Maloney has got the start on this leg. If he can go into the break 12-9, he's still 3 back. He will not. He will start 7 of the 8 legs. Excuse me. Hold on. 1, 2. Yeah, he'll start 5 of the 6 legs. So he's got to come out of it and be ready to go.
Danny's going to throw his 9 right here.
You think he'll throw it?
Yeah.
I didn't. I called it.
It's either here or he doesn't, or they don't do it. But I can tell you his expectation right this second is that he's going to hit a 9. And he doesn't do it because I cursed him. You can blame me. All right. Maloney has 6 darts from 2-7, and that's exactly what he's going to be thinking, is I got to take this out in 6 at the very worst. This last dart's going to be important for that. And that's not an easy check, and Danny's going to put maximum pressure. He hates that first dart. And second dart.
He's going to say, hit that. Go to that 18. There you go. Got to grab the 18. That way the drag least 1 to 70.
If Danny gets a look at that 134, I bet he goes treble 18 tops. Mike not going to be able to check out the 146, so Danny Baggish, treble 18 tops for a 13-8 score line, and Danny knows that's $1,500 pretty much in his pocket if he takes this out. Not going to, and he's still upset about it. But he did go that route.
19s?
Yeah. All right, Maloney might only get 1 dart at the bowl. Would love a treble 20 right here. Gets it. Double 14. Oop. Just had to. That was interesting. His eyes were moving as he shot that dart and realized where the 14 was located. 12-9 is the scoreline. Maloney still in this match with the win on that leg. Danny Baggish, though, is going to like where he's at. Stay tuned for the rest and conclusion of this exhibition. $1,500 on the line. Who takes it down? Mike Maloney, Danny Baggish? We'll find out right after this.
This game is going to be key. You can tell by the way they're scoring. There may be nothing in it. One man misses. Does the other man get? Yes! Double 12! That is the most amazing dance you will ever see in your life. I can't state. Double 12 and the 9 Dark King lands another one. Covered by Team Michael. Double 12 back going. Miracle back going. Luke Humphries. The ascension is complete. Incredible stuff. The world number 1 is world champion.
breaking soft tip news, Windmill has announced a string of American player signings, including PDC superstar Jules Van Dongen. You've known about Leonard Gates, of course. However, we also saw Mike Maloney, Rick Hensey, and Garrett Rakowski, who are prominent soft tip players. Not to say they've never won anything on the steel tip side, but they are renowned for their soft tip accomplishments and dominance in the US. And for you folks overseas unfamiliar with these guys, just go on over to our YouTube page at USA Darts, type in their names in the search bar. We have dozens of great matches featuring all 5 of the new Windmouse sponsored players. You will not be disappointed. It is astonishing to see 3 sponsorships that are soft tip leaning by a major darts brand with over 50 years of experience in the industry, not to mention the Blade 6 being the board sponsor for the PDC. So if that doesn't answer the question, why do people play soft tip? I don't know what else can. We totally understand how the UK folks might not get it and just don't realize how popular soft tip is globally, but trust us, we at USA Darts Production literally make half of our living streaming soft tip events and the other half streaming steel tip. You don't have to like or respect the soft tip side, but at least be aware. Soft tip is obviously beloved by enough people.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the exhibition. Mike Maloney, Danny Baggish battling out here in a best of 31. We're in the last set here, 12-9, Danny over Mike Maloney. And I am going to be joined by the GOAT, the legendary Mr. Will Stewart. Will?
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Listen, this has been so much fun. The mic'd up has been, honestly, really insightful from the players, at times hilarious. I think they started off with a lot of trash talk, and then they quieted down a little bit more once the focus needed to happen.
Yeah, it got serious there pretty quick, but this is a first for us, so bear with us as we kind of experience the mic too loud, Danny kind of quiet, so we kind of adjusted there, but trying something new that really hasn't happened a lot, if at all, you know, so
listen,
I love it.
Boom goes the dynamite there from Danny Baggish, staying hot at this point in time. And, yeah.
The one and only Jen Mounts joining us as well in the chat, it looks like. And she called out my lovely wife. Apparently they're besties, and I'm just chopped liver now.
Well, of course. But you already knew that.
What would you expect? Well, I'll let the one and only Ryan Mooneyham get back to it, as his lovely missus is in the chat, too. So give her a little shout-out, Amy.
Hey, Amy. I've kept him in line so far, but he is starting to get way out of hand.
Oh, Lord.
He's out there communicating with people. He never does that.
No,
so
he's hiding in the corner.
He doesn't even do that with me, and it's his job. Buddy, you were out there. You've got the feel of the room, too, right? And that's what I love about being in person at events, doing commentary versus remote, is I like going out there and getting the feel of the room. And the feel of the room right now is lights and sirens, Danny Baggish and Mike Maloney kind of on the other end of that.
Well, there's a good crowd watching them. The qualifiers are over. There's no blind draws.
Qualifiers are almost over, right?
Almost over. There's no blind draws, and there's quite a bit of people watching. We
got quite a bit online, too. We cannot tell you how much we appreciate everybody tuning in.
Yep.
It's amazing what you guys do to support everything that we're doing. But, yeah, I was going to say this with Will, but one thing that I love about working for this company and working for the companies that I work for is the innovation that comes along with that, the opportunity to try new things and create new experiences for live stream viewers and not just continue to do the same old thing, you know?
Yeah, I think there was some comedy.
Big darts from Mike Maloney kind of almost has a chance to turn this around.
I was going to say there was some comedy relief in some of the mic'd up. Some of the mic'd up there wasn't comedy relief. They're just saying what's in their head.
Which is a lot of good insight. Well, Danny makes it a lot tougher on Mike. Nay, almost impossible. Hey! Sweet. That's amazing. Thank you so much for that. Prove All Things Audits. Shout out for the super chat. Danny, one bowl needed to make this a 13-9 scoreline. He's got to hit this. He does. Woo! He just wanted to make it interesting there at the end. Mike started to settle back in. I don't know if you noticed that.
Well, just to kind of give you guys how this thing has worked. This broke out in 4 sets. First set 3-4 Maloney. Second set 7-7. where Danny has taken off is he went 5-2.
Legs of cricket in a row in his life. Definitely in a long time.
I mean, you got to look about what their qualifier averages were coming in. 5.63 from Baggish, 5.0 from Maloney. So they're playing closer than the scoreline may show.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised with a 37.64 to 37.61. That could not almost be closer.
I've got a question. In the ladies qualifier, there's only 3 ladies left.
Yep.
Becky is taking on Nicole, and the winner will take on Julie, who's been waiting. So that's your status for the women's last spot. We've still got 6 men left. We'll get that updated shortly.
All right. Baggish looking at the 18s. Looking for 2 trebles before looking if he was going to switch to the 17s, but he might have stayed up there the whole way anyway. But at this point, he has a chance to be as aggressive as he wants against the throw. And that's scary if you're the opponent there. The last thing you want Danny Baggish to have is freedom in cricket to be as aggressive as he wants to be.
Well, speaking of aggression, only 1 point down, still takes away the 18. Now, Danny's got a choice, open a house or go to the 17s to close.
And I'm telling you right now, Danny is absolutely loving the energy that Mike Maloney is giving off to the room. His 6 mark, he hops to the board, gives a little face, and just kind of like jaunts away. Mike Maloney hits a 6 mark, and he is screaming at himself for it not being a 7 or a 9. But you see that it works both ways. Boom goes the dynamite for smash. That was huge.
That was a big round right there.
Huge with a capital Y. And he threw the double. And Mike said, not mic'd up, but we could hear it from here, is he goes, I'm not hitting it. And this is a big moment. He needs to close this out in 2 darts. He needs the double. Gets
There
it.
it is.
That's huge. Danny was looking for an opportunity there to throw 4 bowls, I'm telling you what. It is now 13-10. They're both in double digits. 3 away and 3 away. Maloney's got to break the throw right here, I think. I think it's got to be here.
I think you're right. This is the turning point he needs right now. Baggish simply just needs to hold.
Yep.
Baggish just simply needs to hold.
Baggish is playing a game of darts right now against himself.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to go out in 12 darts or less. If he does that, he knows he wins the leg. And that's all he cares about right now. He is not playing Mike Maloney in this leg. He is playing go out in 12 darts from 501. Especially after that start from Mike. Although now he might be thinking 15 might do it.
Heather, this is an alternate start.
Yep.
This is not a loser. A loser's advantage.
Yes, yeah. She's just making a joke of the PPD player advantage rule that I joked about at the beginning. You thought Mac was mad now. Wait till he has to go first again in the next leg. Yeah, and he's not happy because Danny's given him openings here that he didn't think he was going to have to take, or didn't think that he was going to get, and he's not taking advantage of it. And look at this from Baggish. Leaves the first look at the finish. Big 180 from Danny Baggish. And Mike needs to do the same thing to leave a finish. He's not going to. Danny's got 6 darts from 161. So he does not need to be aggressive on the bowl, and I don't think he will be if he hits the first 2.
No, I don't think so.
We'll never know.
No, he won't be. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, my.
Ooh.
That's not what he wanted to do.
That's not
there.
a Danny Baggish route on the. Only managed is 38.
Yeah, that's more of a Bob Evans breakfast.
No kidding.
He didn't even go to Denny's. Definitely wasn't Waffle House. Mike Maloney can put pressure on the 1, 2, 3. Danny Baggish got to count him up.
Got to go on that 19th first start.
Can he get himself started? Here we go. Gonna get a dart at least to the bullseye. It's gonna be double 9 instead. Big check out from Danny Baggish.
Nice check.
The gambler makes it 14-10. What a big moment. And what a huge check out. 1, 2, 3. $14-10. And Danny's going to be crushed because he is so excited that he's mic'd up right now. And he's actually just going to distract himself for no reason. While Mike has no idea what's going on anymore. He's just focused on darts. There's tunnel vision on anything else going on. So, you'll see Danny talking to himself a lot more. It's because he thinks he's talking to you guys. In the role of Danny Baggish, that will be played by Ryan Mooneyham.
Huh?
And I will play the role of Mike Maloney.
Huh? What?
That's not what Danny would say.
I can't gamble as well as he, so I can't take his role.
Yeah, this was going to be fun until you just turned that down.
It would have been fun. They call him the gambler. I don't gamble.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. You can do this. 14-10. He's in control. I just got to relax and throw my darts. See, it's easy. You just do that.
Here's another one.
Actually, he didn't say anything there. You were wrong. He just
You are
gave
correct.
a nod.
You are correct. Got the nod.
He's talking now, though. I guarantee you that.
Nice turn.
Great setup. He needed the 137. Leaves the 116. Not a given checkout by any stretch of imagination in this format. So Danny's going to try and put as much pressure as he possibly can. We'll have another treble. He'll take that. And that's actually a smart shot
Yeah, I was
there.
going to say, because it leaves little fish.
And he gets to stay on the 20s. And shoot, he's done that every time he shot at the 170. He's hit one of the 2 trebles in the first 2 darts. That's all he has to do here. But Mike Maloney, 116. You want the 19s or 20s?
He's going 20s.
Needs the treble. 36. Gets
Boom.
it. Second ton-plus checkout when they absolutely needed it. If you don't think they still are battling right now, you're sadly mistaken. 14-11. But Danny is okay with that. He knows what he has to do, and that's win these legs, that he's going first. And he can even afford to mess that up twice and still be fine. But he's not going to there. Boom goes the dynamite right out the gate for the gambler. Oh, look at this.
Nice.
They're both on 9s. They're both on the 9. This is insane.
That was nice. Nice 9 to back up a 9.
Are we going to see another one? Are we going to see another one? You blew it. Big 7, though. Forces Mike to the 18s, and he needs a lot of them. And I will say this, Mike is not really missing a beat with the step that he has now included in his throw.
No.
And it's because he's used to playing with that. He played with it for so long, he got used to that. So while it's definitely not ideal for him, and you can see that with the way that the scorers are going in, but here's the moment for Mike. If he can handle this step right now, he's still really in this.
Gets that 18 scoring up for him. Get rid of that 20.
Right back. Oh.
Ooh. But the big darts were hit. The 18 was hit. The 20's gone.
But Danny feels pretty good about it. Still staying in this leg. He won't feel as good anymore, though. It's crazy to think that a 5 mark is just not good enough right now, but with the way these two are
5 mark's
playing,
a losing round. I mean, I'm sorry, but with these guys, a 5 mark is a losing round.
Mike is finding this extra gear just seemingly out of nowhere and goes unlucky wire.
Well,
He's
that
got to
dart,
let it go.
I was going to say, the dart kicked off that 18.
The momentum is still right now with him, but he's got to keep that energy. And Danny taking an aggressive approach here. Needs the treble now. Hits it. That's confidence.
Yeah, good shot there. Take away the point dart. He's got the point lead now. Pushes old Mr. Maloney into the 16s or 15s. He will stay there. He'll fill them up.
17s. Yep.
Good call. Good call.
I saw his eye move, and that's the only reason I even said it out loud. But smash. And a bit of the lead, but Danny's still feels pretty good. He just needs 7. 16s. Get 7, but the wrong 7. 4 15s and a trip 16 would have been better.
Yeah.
But
now, trip 16 right here, Maloney can close the 15s, point up the 16s. I mean, he's got options. The door's open.
And he absolutely will do that if he would have hit that first dart.
He'll go to the 15s goodbye.
Yep. Stayed there instead.
Wow, I'm really surprised. 45, 45, trip 15 gives him a clear look.
Mm-hmm. Does he take a look if he hits 4 on the 15s?
He'll stay there now for everything. He has no choice.
Yep.
Ooh,
And
that was a door opener right there.
And it's about to be a door closer if Mike can just – he has a simple job to do. That's at least close the 15s and get 1 16. Is he going double? Well, that's weird.
To the 16s. Big punishing dart right there out of Mike Maloney. Comes the bullseye.
He probably just said it still counts as a double technically, even though he hit the triple.
Yeah, I thought he would sweep the 16s. Make it a bull race.
All right. Mike, this is your best chance you're going to get in this match. You just need 3 bowls here. And that's a tough first dart. Needs the double. Big dart.
Oh.
That might be the match. And he will still need to win 1 more after this, but if he hits 3 here, it's...
He needs 4.
It's not enough. He needs 4. I was going to say that. Maybe. Oh, look at how crisscross applesauce that thing is. That could not be more in jail. So we're going to see a little trick shot. Play it from the knee. I don't know. It's exhibition, right? Didn't he do that shot in exhibitions? Isn't he known for that? Just gamble with it. He's also known for that.
He wants this win. He's not set up to throw it. He wants this win. 8 seconds. You're down and out.
Oh, and he almost hit it. That would have been such a ridiculous dart if it goes in, guys.
2 to win.
And a bit of a sigh of relief if Mike hits this. Still got to hit it, though. Now he's got to reset, which he's fine with. He just told himself, I've been dropping darts all night and still hitting after that, so what does this matter?
And there it is.
That's such a huge dart. It's now anyone's ball game, honestly, because Mike will go first here in this next leg of cricket, and it might be 14-13 in just a second. And that will put Mike only 1 break of the throw down. He gets 1 break back right there. Is this roller coaster going to turn 1 more time? Mike's starting to refine a form that, quite frankly, we just have not seen out of him in this entire match. Boom goes the dynamite. Mike Maloney getting it started. I hope everyone stayed awake because you're not going to go sleep anytime soon if this stays in this type of momentum.
It just shows you what can change over a course of a long format.
That's why the long format is the best format.
I agree. I agree 100%.
At the end of the day, the best player will win at that time. and he will not win easily, most likely. It's going to be a battle to win these types of formats, and right now there's a battle going on. Battle is a brewing.
Nice cover on the 18. I kind of figured he would. I didn't like the idea. Where we were looking at, I could see the dart was blocking on the 20.
But if he misses that dart, that's an opportunity. But Danny's just going to play thermal nuclear here for a second. Because why not? Maybe he just liked his scoreline.
I don't know.
Either way, Maloney will probably just attack 17s first. Just kidding. And out.
Ooh.
See, and
I think
that's what I
should-
just was
yeah,
talking about.
I think he probably should have stayed on that trip 20.
If you guys are noticing, the movement's getting worse and worse. And again, when Danny sees that out of Mike, he sees it as weakness. He sees it as if he just continues to play his game, he should be able to beat Mike, a stepping Mike, who just tried to throw a named after him move, and he did the no-no. You guys heard the burp, and that burp might be a big burp. That was a gutsy move from Baggish. But now in the driver's seat of this leg.
Oh.
That flighted up into the 9. I'm going to be honest with you. It bounced off that dart and went into the 9. But from Mike's angle, it's definitely going to look like it hit the bull because it hit the dart. Did Danny shoo him forward? Like, oh, it happens sometimes. One more, and now he is one more away. He will get the start here in this 501 leg.
Just to kind of give you an update, we are in the finale of the women's qualifier.
Wow. Becky Nahadio has come back from the loser side and is playing against Julie Weger.
Remember, one spot. Only the winner plays tomorrow.
I'll tell you right now, I don't care who you are, it's going to be tough to beat Julie Weger twice.
Yeah.
And she will come in tomorrow as one of the better average players. There's not a lot of Lady Dart players that want to see Julie Weger in this
Not
bracket
at the
tomorrow.
32 seed either.
They're probably bummed she showed up for this.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they want the best competition.
Oh, yeah, they do. So the winner of that queen seat, or that final, the ladies, is the 32 seed. The number 1 seed is Chrissy Grimmel.
16 seed?
Yeah, number 16 seed. Yeah, you're correct. I'm sorry. Yeah, number 16. No, it's number 16 seed. You're correct.
And you see what it, I mean, if you don't think they were trying this whole time, right? That should tell you everything you need to know there. Danny in cruise control. Unless Mike hits a 180 here, Danny should have 6 from 220. And Mike will not hit the 180 here.
140 applies the pressure.
Yep, a little bit. But all Danny needs to hit is a 180 to leave tops. I mean, he's the gambler.
Why not?
Watch this. Oh, that would have been cool. You blew it. We talked about this, Danny. You were supposed to throw the 180 there. That was in the script.
$15-12. 80 to finish. Is this it right here?
Yes. One dart. That's all he's going to get. And it's not all he's going to need.
132. It's got to go to the bull.
Trouble 19. Bullseye. And he saves himself in the match.
Boom.
It's not over until the fat lady starts singing.
Nice.
3 legs on the trot.
Single bull, double bull.
And look at that replay. Bullseye. From way earlier. So here we go. Mike Maloney. To make it 15-14, it is 15-13. After he breaks right back, and this is not the start he wanted. Good last start, but he wanted more than that. 15-13. 13. Yes. Brandon Moore is right. They will not come in as the 32 and the 16 seed. They will have their chance to participate in the count-up, so they will be seeded accordingly to that.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
It's okay, Ryan. It's not the first time you were wrong.
no, I'm going to be wrong a lot.
And it's not the first time that I was wrong tonight either, because I was also wrong because I agreed with you completely.
I just understood that when the count-up and shoot-up was over, that it didn't matter. But I was wrong. But no, they will have a chance to seed themselves correct.
And you know what they say about assumptions.
Make an ass out of you and me.
You weren't supposed to say that part.
I apologize. Please forgive me.
No, it doesn't seem sincere, so no. 136 left for Mike Maloney. And Danny just going to try and apply some pressure to it. And he's already not happy with the amount of pressure that he's going to apply. And I wouldn't be either. So Mike has 6 starts from 136. This is about to be 15-14, the closest it's been in this match in quite some time. And the last 2 legs, ladies and gentlemen, cricket.
16 to set 40.
What's the final score here, bud?
16-15 Baggish.
So you have 2 breaks of throw in the last 2 legs? That's interesting. It's a bold move, Cotton. We're going to see if it pays off for you. I have it 16-14. But here we go. We're going to find out how wrong both of us are, or how right one of us is by the grace of luck. Danny Baggish will start this one.
Okay, I want to change what I was going to say.
Obviously. It was a dumb move. 15-16 was the worst prediction that you could make.
No, never mind. I'm saying 16-14.
So you're just stealing? All right, fine.
I'm still the Sean Green Thunder.
Fine, Mike wins. Who cares? 16-15 Mike. The second best response you could have given. As that is more likely than 16-15 Baggish. Now, if that happens, though, I'm kicking myself forever. And you changed your answer, so you don't even get it right
I don't
anymore.
even get it right no more. 4th place match, men's qualifier. Joey Beecroft, Scotty Miller.
Ooh, that's a good battle of some legends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Well, boom goes the dynamite for Danny Baggish there. Mike needs to respond with at least 7. And he's a little bit blocked if the first start going to have to move over. It's awkward. Danny in the driver's seat. Takes advantage of another 6. Forces Mike to be perfect from this point forward. Pretty much. Seven's not bad, though. Not bad indeed, but Baggish has the high ground and the advantage.
You'll go back to that 20 right now.
There's the high ground. And
Oh,
only a
just missed it.
3 does open up this door now. So Mike's talking to himself, I think. I don't know if he is talking to someone in the crowd. If so, he's still wearing headphones, so they're not able to hear him. But he's going to go treble, treble. Does he move?
Nope,
Just
stays there. He needed another one.
I would have moved. It would have forced Danny to hit 6 to stay in front. He would have, but it would have forced him to.
Staying on Tony's.
And
Big
that
9 mark.
might be the most important 9 mark in this one. Boom goes the gambler.
That's definitely a great shot. 6-5 plays 6-6 in this right now.
Well, never say never. Mike Maloney's still in this thing, as that might be the most important 9 until this moment. Stop, guys. Okay, stop showing off. We get it. You're good at darts. Back to back to back 9s.
9 by 9 by 9.
Welcome to the show, both guys. Where were you? This could have been cool.
Oh,
No.
underneath that 15.
And that might be it for Mike Maloney. His last 3 darts in this exhibition. And then it won't be. He'll be back. And, of course, Danny goes double on the 15s. I think he did that because he was blocked, which is the right move there.
No, not going to happen. Forces the bull.
Well, guys, just so you know, you'll have a special treat coming up, an interview with our winner. And I'm doing the interviewing, so yeah, this could be terrible.
Speaking of the winner,
Danny Baggish, the gambler, gets it done at the end of the day. 16-14, the final scoreline over Mike Maloney. Man, that couldn't have gone much better.
no, it's just to tell 2 tapes. The biggest thing of it is we broke this out in 4 sets. First set, Maloney 3-4. We're tied 7-7 after the second set. Where the move was made is in the third set when Baggish came out of that 12-9 from that set. And the crazy thing is all he needed to do was to win the 4 legs.
Yep.
Because Maloney in the last set beat him 5-4.
Yep.
But at the tell of the tape, 16-14, Danny Baggish.
Well, there you go. Well, I'm going to head on out there to get set up for this. So we're going to probably go to a short ad break real quick, and then I'll interview him in just a second. What a dork. I hope that was mine.
You're good, Sean.
All right, guys, we are here with our winner of the exhibition, the gambler, Danny Baggish. Danny, what ultimately got you across the finish line?
Hold on one second. This is my time. You lost. You lost, Mike. So, again, by the way, again. So, what got me across the finish line? Sorry, I got you. What got me across the finish line is everyone knows that Mike Maloney is a great player, and he's unbelievable. But time and time again, I've proven that he's just an online warrior. And the minute he comes up face to face, whether it's Booyah Cup last year, whether it's Chicago the last 26 years, it doesn't matter. He can't beat me, so it doesn't matter.
Danny, let's talk about this for a second, though. Okay, you're up 14-10, cruising. You just won the last set that you had played 5-2. Are you smelling blood in the water there as the shark?
So it's quite different, right? So when you know you're mic'd up, it puts a little more pressure on you, and you start thinking about it, and you saw a lot of legs there where we were just average, right? So it was, but it doesn't matter if you're average or not. You have to win the game, and that's what I did. So 14-10, 14-11, 15-12, 15. If it had went 15-15, no matter what the case may be, I knew I was coming out the winner.
Okay, well, confident now. When it did get to 15-14, you obviously have the start in that leg. How much pressure is on you in that leg to win there? Realistically, Danny.
No, realistically, I don't think there's any pressure because you get to a point where you play with a confidence, right? So I knew if 15-14, if I'm starting, he shouldn't win, right? No matter how good he throws, my 5.5, 6.0 doesn't matter. My 5.5, 6.0, he could throw a 6.5 and I can still win because my strategy is better. So it didn't matter at that point. To me, I felt like I was the better player for the most part all day, and I deserved to win.
All right, so yeah, we don't give out participation trophies here, right? So listen, I want to talk real quick. You and I did commentary together at TOC, and you spent way too long to the detriment of your game giving your entire cricket strategy. Have you felt like since then you've had to switch up that strategy a little bit more?
No, because if I execute it well, I think that I'm the favorite, right? So my cricket strategy is always putting pressure on the other opponent. So listen, we all know Michael and I go back and forth, whatever the case may be. We're great friends. We own an apparel company together. So it's great. But at the end of the day, like, I felt like I was going to win this match 16-12. You know, that's what I was telling people. So I noticed a few things during that match that he was stepping. That means his mindset was thinking about it too much and so forth. So I had to put my they say put your foot on the throat, right? Not literally, but and that's what I did. And even though I won 16-14, I felt like it was never close.
All right. Well, yeah, that's fair. I'm going to give you that time. Before that, listen, I got through this interview, guys. I'm pretty much good for any job, interviewing-wise, to get through this interview at this point in time. But now back to Jeremy Byrne. Jeremy, the money is in hand now for the gambler. What's that? Drinks are on Danny. Wow, that's so nice of you, Danny. Yay! Wait, for all the support for staying after? My goodness.
You're good, Sean.
Danny, you have one more thing to say. I'm going to let you say it.
Hey, Jeremy, come here real quick. First off, thank you to Jeremy Byrne, Booyah Cup. Obviously, he's my sponsor, but forget all that. What he does for darts is unbelievable, and I appreciate you. Thank you for putting this on. Thank you. But this is 2024, so 2025, I've proven I can win, and I'm calling out Leonard Gates to the match next time because I feel like even when he comes up, I'll still beat him too.
Gambler calling out Soldier. So you heard it there. Jeremy Byrne says we're booked here for 2 more years. Hopefully it's a better performance with the mic'd up. I have one more question.
would you have rather you guys just been mic'd up the entire time, or did you enjoy the fact that for the most part you didn't have to worry about that?
I think it has to be one or the other. I think it has to be either we're mic'd up the whole time or we're not mic'd up at all, right? Because we're either going to know what we got mic'd up, or if we're not mic'd up, we can just concentrate on playing. It was tough. That was the first time I've ever played mic'd up, and I adjusted towards the end, but the beginning and middle was shaky. And the way Mike played, like, I love him to death, but he wasn't good for a lot of that match, and neither was I. But my not bad was better than his not bad, right? So, man, I talk a lot of trash. He talks a lot of trash. We love each other, but I came out on top. So there it is.
Final question, and then we'll go away because I'm guessing everyone wants us to, including Will. For tomorrow's Booyah Cup finale, winning this, does that give you any extra confidence tomorrow? I know you're a confident player anyway, but does that help boost that confidence at all?
No, listen, Gates got away with 2 matches where I should at least force a final leg decider or whatever the case may be. I was up 4-2 in both of them, so and he's one of my best friends, right? So the confidence is still there. I took 9 months off for a reason, and I still play soft tip. So I feel like my game is there, my confidence is there, my swag is there, but doing it the right way, and I just love the game. That's all. So I'll be ready for tomorrow.
There you go. You heard it there. Danny Baggish, the gambler, the winner of the exhibition. Hey, buddy, congrats on being another dad again. Yeah, and good luck with everything, bud.
$1,500. What was Maloney's spirits like?
Well, there you have it, folks. A little interview with Danny Baggish. Maybe we'll listen to Mike Maloney. Here we go.
All right. Hey. No, it's all right. How much fun was it, bud? We don't have to talk about this. Oh.
Well, never mind. They psyched us out. Then they turned off the mic and went right down here. He's like, let's just not do that. That's quite all right. Mike is going to be back tomorrow as well as Danny for the Booyah Cup. So tune in for that one. That's going to start at 3 p.m. for the men, 2 p.m. for the women. Tomorrow we'll start off our day. We're going to try to do a pregame show at 9:30 in the morning. That's a little bit early, so we're going to try to make it happen. 10 o'clock is when doubles 01 starts. So that'll kind of be the schedule. I know I just kind of blatantly gave you a mixed match deal. I should have went from the top and went down, but come on, guys. You're not dealing with the brightest turd in the toilet here. Let's be honest. There we go. We'll say that. No, here we go, folks. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We're going to try to do a pregame show at 9:30. For those that are wondering what the pregame show is, that's going to be where we just pretty much go over the brackets, do a little who we think could win, that kind of situation, just like we did the CSC selection show. So join us for that one. It should be fun. We appreciate you joining us for the coverage of this one. We had some great viewership. We apologize for that little crash in between, right in the middle of the match pretty much. But nothing we could do on that one as it was just kind of a power surge. So appreciate you guys joining us. We thank you very much. And once again, a big shout-out to Danny Baggish, who was crowned our champion here in this one. Now, once again, there's our quick flyer for the pregame show tomorrow. Join us if you can. We certainly would appreciate it. Take care, folks. We'll see you next time, bright and early tomorrow, for some more coverage brought to you by USA Darts.